got it recorded. Okay, guys, welcome to the call. Again, my name is Landon Weaver. I'm your host tonight. We have a really exciting call tonight. It's actually the first day of February, and our company just dropped probably, I would say one of the biggest promotions, if not the biggest promotion that they've ever launched, especially with anyone that's familiar with this little guy right here. I don't know if you guys are familiar or not, but this stuff has been in our family's life for a very long time, and it's very relevant to what we're going to be talking about tonight. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen. I'll go through some slides, you guys. We're going to go through our 3 top selling product lines, and then we're going to go over briefly what this opportunity is, because there's been so many people that have been able to create some extra income through these incredible products lately as well. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here. Jeff, can you see that okay? Maybe give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, sir. All right. And we will play from start. All right, guys. So for those of you that don't know me, I've actually been doing this stuff for 12 years now. I was I was introduced to network marketing actually in college. I was going to be a PE health teacher and coach, and I had tremendous success. That experience actually led me to the health and wellness side of it 10 years ago. And that's when I was introduced to Supermix, which we're going to talk about tonight. And then 3 years ago, literally like 3 years ago on the button, I was introduced to Isogenics, and it was actually a merger and acquisition where the company that had this product merged in with Isogenics. And a little bit about Isogenics, you guys, they've been around 20 years. The first thing I think about is just integrity. That is such a huge piece in any business, especially one that stood the test of time like Isogenics. Have tremendous respect for the owners. And if you like numbers, you guys have done over $8 billion in sales since they've been in business. And that just proves that what they have is good, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight is some of those really good products. So first thing we're going to talk about Moringa and Supermix. We're going to talk about Collagen Elixir. Anyone like Collagen? Gosh, that's a hot product. Then we're going to talk about the 30-day reset. There's tons of stuff. So if you were hoping to hear about more stuff, you guys get back with the person that invited you. I actually had a friend, Patty, I think she's on tonight. She sent me there's a virtual catalog. You could look at all of the different products we have. I just ordered $100 worth of I got a bunch of them, of the hard copy catalogs. But most people, you guys, they start with one of these 3 product lines that I'm going to be showing you tonight, for good reason. Everything's really good, but these are the most common areas that people start with. All right, so this is the product that I've been using the longest. As I said, it's actually 10 years next month that I've been using the Moringa Supermix, and I have my kids on it, my wife, like everybody in our whole family's on this, and we probably haven't missed, we can count on one hand how many days we've missed in 10 years, and it's just a phenomenal product. A little bit about it, you guys, real quick. Antioxidants, that's like your anti-cancer, anti-aging, and obviously because I just said anti-cancer, we don't diagnose, treat, cure, mitigate anything, but it's amazing what your body can do as far as self-correction when you give it the proper nutrition. So that's kind of the go-to answer. And we've seen everything. It's that gap nutrition where it fills the void, where our body is able to make those self-corrections. This is a big thing I love is the naturally occurring anti-inflammatories, 36, omegas 3, 6, and 9 for your brain health, all of the essential amino acids, including the 9 that you have to get from what you eat, and then 92 verifiable nutrients. So literally everything from A to zinc is in Moringa. And actually threw in a couple more slides about Moringa because there's such a cool promotion going on. This is actually an article was featured in National Geographic comparing Moringa to things that we're familiar with. And it's just amazing, the nutritional content. 25 times the iron of spinach, 17 times the calcium of milk, potassium, vitamin A, protein. And we're talking about a plant. It's an incredible situation we have here. And then if you like to see the detail, I'm not much of a detail person. I think the best research we can do is get it in our body, and really see how we feel. You know, we're the experts in how we feel. But if you'd like to look at what those anti-inflammatory compounds are, you can see them right here. You can see the minerals, you can see the vitamins. What I love about this, you guys, is if you take a cereal box, for instance, and you look at the back of that cereal box, it says 20% daily value, or 20% here, 20% here, 20% here. And it's all these perfect numbers. Well, unfortunately, vitamins and things that we're consuming, they don't necessarily absorb that way. And in nature, when you have the perfect amount of everything, you're able to absorb nutrients. And that's what I love about this, is you're getting the perfect proportions that nature provides. It's like a symphony, and you're getting just incredible nourishment in your body. And 80% of society, you guys, is lacking in at least one key nutrient, and they don't know what it is, right? So here you can actually fill that void and allow your body to make those corrections. All right. Again, you can go to pubmed.gov, you guys. So it stands for publicmedical.government. It's a website ran by the National Institute of Health. And you can type in moringa, literally anything. Again, we don't diagnose, treat, or cure, but you can kind of fill the gap there and type in whatever you want to type in, and you'll see peer-reviewed third-party research articles about moringa. And the cool thing about our moringa is we're delivering the best. And the reason why, this is produced in a pharmaceutically rated manufacturing facility, and we're utilizing the leaves, the seeds, and the fruit of the tree. So it's fully enzymatically alive, it's bioavailable, it's not in a capsule, it's not dried in the sun, it's shade dried. That prevents any UV leach nutrition. The stuff's amazing. So obviously you can see here, we've had tremendous testimony relative to this. And I could go on and on. Like, I have like 50 pictures, and I was actually watching a little video I recorded 7 years ago about moringa, just to remind myself of some of the vernacular we used to use. You take for granted, like, you use something so long, you forget how amazing it actually is. But I'm telling you guys, I'm 34 years old. I feel like I'm in my early 20s. Tremendous energy, clarity, and I won't go a day without this stuff. So highly recommend it. All right, so let's move on to collagen. You guys like Supermix? I know I can only see a few of you, but raise your hand if you like Supermix, right? I've been doing a lot of face-to-face events lately, so it's really fun to interact with the people that you're hanging out with. And Zoom's cool, but we've been doing a lot of Zooming lately. You know what I mean? Like, last couple of years has been Zoom. So all right. So collagen. All right. So collagen, I'm crazy about the collagen, you guys. This is by far the biggest product launch in company history. Actually, 7 times bigger than any other product release in 20 years. Like, that is amazing. I'll tell you about what it is real quick here. Okay. So collagen in general, it's the building blocks. It's your skin, your bones, your ligaments, your muscles, your tendons. It's your framework that holds your body together. Arguably the most important thing to supplement with, because we lose it. Once we're about 30 years old, we're losing collagen, and more importantly, collagen production. So definitely an important piece. Not all collagen is created equal. We've actually harnessed a type 1 collagen. It's a marine based, that is the closest match to human collagen. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the collagen when you go to Costco, or the collagen on the infomercials or whatever. It's usually like a powder form, and it's probably like a bovine or a type 2 or a different type of collagen. Very challenging to absorb those other types of collagen. I'm not saying all the other collagen is bad, but I know what we have, right? So type 1, that's marine based. That means it comes from fish. We've actually added vitamin C, zinc, biotin. The cool thing about vitamin C and zinc is it actually creates collagen synthesis in your body, where your body naturally makes more collagen. So just like I was talking about how our production goes down, this is stimulating your body to make more. And obviously we're familiar with biotin, excellent for your hair, skin, and nails. And they've added some fruits and botanicals that help nourish your skin and your tissues, like goji, aloe, acerola, chamomile. And this took extensive research, like 10 years, 200 scientists and doctors to create this product release. No wonder, the results are what they are. They really went the extra mile on the production side. This is the biggest separator on why our collagen is different. Obviously, if you're like me, the results prove that. But if you're a science person and got to see it, this is the deal, right? So it's a liposomal collagen. Remember, liposomal means it's emulsified to be significantly smaller than a red blood cell. So you'll see this picture is to scale size-wise. That maximizes bioavailability into your body. And this is something we're drinking, right? We're drinking it and it's healing our body from the inside out. Absolutely incredible stuff. And then the packaging. So there's no artificials, no synthetics, no chemicals in any of our products. This I love because it prevents oxidation when you have it in the individual serving glass bottle. Nothing's oxidizing. You're still getting that efficacy from its natural sourcing, which is great. And now we get into the good part. So the pictures, guys. So anyone that's out there sharing this, I encourage you to share it. I always have a bottle of this with me, and I have an album in my phone. Like I keep an album in my phone of these pictures, and these are real results, real people that a lot of these are people that I've shared the product with, and it just comes up. People ask you what you do for a living. What have you been up to lately? And you just pull out your little bottle of collagen and just, maybe open it up for them and let them taste it and show them these pictures. You guys, these pictures are amazing. You don't have to be someone that gets on a presentation and give, whatever. It's like we can truly help people. People want to feel better, you guys, and people also want to look better. Like it is an amazing product here that does both of those things. And I'll fly through some of these pictures just to respect time tonight. But you can see the results speak for themselves. Some people double up for their first month. I would encourage that. But the recommended usage is 1 bottle per day. And you can see the results tell the story. Crow's feet, forehead lines, fine lines, and all over your body too, like all skin types, men, women, all ages. There's just so many incredible photos. And it's miraculous. So, and I always encourage to set the right expectation when you're getting someone started on collagen, tell them to commit to 60 or 90 days, and they might be calling you in 2 weeks, right? Like versus saying, hey, this is going to work with 1 bottle. Like I learned the hard way because I had results very quickly and I expected everyone to have results in their first week. And a lot of people did, but every once in a while, the body takes a little bit longer to have those success stories. So always take before pictures, try to use the same lighting on your before and afters. You don't have to share your pictures. They can be for personal reference. These are big ones here, especially like new mamas, maybe someone that lost a lot of weight on our system, the elasticity in your skin, you guys, this is a big deal for that. And you can just see overall skin health is outstanding. All right. Lots of pictures, guys. My album I have like 250 pictures, and use albums, you guys, for our weight loss products, for our collagen. Just create some albums in your phone. I'm telling you. Oh, Jeff, there's mom. This is great. This is a good friend of mine's mother, right here. She lives about an hour from me. 86 years young, I believe, getting younger. Love it. Okay. And then this one. This one's just amazing. 120-day transformation here. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the 30-day reset. You guys like collagen? All right, I wish I could see everyone. Collagen's good stuff, right? So we've talked about Supermix. We've talked about collagen. Now we're going to talk about our 30-day reset. You guys, this is what put Isagenix on the map. Literally, they're the leaders in intermittent fasting, right? Intermittent fasting won a Nobel Prize, I think, in 2015. Isagenix started in 2002. And what they've done is they've incorporated meal replacement shakes made from whole fruits and vegetables, right? Meal replacement shakes and these phytonutrient cleansing products that you have during your fasting day to help you get through that in a healthy way, versus, just not having anything or strictly just having water. So it's a really good system, you guys. It comes with 56 different meals in the form of shakes. So when you do the 30-day reset, you probably don't want to follow this protocol forever. That's why it's called a 30-day reset, right? So you replace breakfast and lunch with a shake. And these are meals. They're about $3.50 a piece. So it definitely helps us save on our grocery bill. And then you have your normal healthy dinner, right? And they give you some calorie recommendations. I'm not strict about it. I don't tell people they have to count calories, but it's very effective, right? So 6 days a week, you replace 2 meals per day with shakes. 1 day per week, you utilize this cleansing product. It's called Cleanse for Life. You have that 4 times throughout the day. You also get these capsules that you can take, and ionics and adaptogen that just nourish your body and help you adapt through that stress during those cleanse days and shake days. So very effective system. I love this. I'm actually on my 3rd week right now. We're doing like a company-wide 30-day reset. I think I'm down about 12 pounds on my 3rd week. Not that I had a ton to lose, but I feel good, right? You feel good. It's targeting visceral fat, which is that unhealthy fat that's around your organs. And it's just recycling your cells. The fancy word's called autophagy, where your body's literally cleansing itself and getting rid of that fat and using it as energy. So kind of cool. And then this is where the results tell the story, right? So you can see, and not all of these are 30 days. So don't expect this to be a 30-day. I believe this is like a 4-month transformation. But a lot of these are 30 days. I think that is a 30-day. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. This was the very first time I did it. And that was in 21 days. Definitely excuse the bedhead there. All right. And you can see that it's getting rid of that unhealthy fat. And sometimes people gain weight, you guys. It's not necessarily about weight loss, it's fat loss and developing lean muscle mass. And then this might be a couple years, but you can see that we're encouraging that lifestyle change. And what I love is this merger between the Isogenics meal replacement program and the Zija Supermix nutritional line is we're creating that lifestyle shift, right? Where you're starting out on a 30-day reset, you're getting to that healthy body weight, you're incorporating the shakes, and you might always want to have the shakes for breakfast and whatever, but you incorporate the super mix with that, you're nourishing your body with all of that nutrition that you need. It's just the overall best possible thing we can do for our body from a health standpoint. Remember, our physique, you guys, 70% what we're putting into our body, 30% what we're doing with our body. So just remember that. All right. So now we're going to go into some more fun stuff here. Promotion time. All right. So today is February 1st, you guys. It is the day of the biggest promotion in company history, I believe. You get a free $110 box of Supermix with any purchase for a new member, any new customers that spend over $175. They get a free 30-day supply of the Moringa Supermix. Like this amazing stuff, you guys. That's a big deal. I'll show you guys some images of that. So like if you want the collagen, for instance, the collagen, most people get the 60-day trial. That's $225. So it puts you over that $175. So you get the 60 days of collagen plus a free 30 days of Supermix. So that is an incredible deal right there, guys. Like incredible. And you're getting a good deal on the collagen by buying the 60-day trial. It's like $3.40 a day. I have a cool little image of the collagen relative to like Botox and stuff. It's obviously a lot cheaper to have $3 a day versus, $12 a unit or whatever Botox costs or something. But anyway, so 30-day reset, that would also qualify you. This is a $299 package. Again, it replaces 56 meals. So you can do the math on what that can do for your grocery bill. And then you also get the free case or free month supply of Supermix. But it can be anything. Say you just want Supermix, you can buy 2 cases of Supermix and get one free, basically. They have a pack that's called the Daily Moringa Pack. That's a great way to do that as well. But just get back with the person that invited you guys. Get started. the best thing we can do, the key to getting ahead, you guys, is by getting started, for sure. So real quick, I want to touch on the LDG. So the LDG, guys, this is a group of people that have been together for, some of them, 30 years. And I actually met some of these guys and gals 12 years ago when I first started my journey in this profession, and I was very inspired. I was inspired because they were good quality people. And what's so rare about this is they've been together this long. Anyone that's familiar with network marketing, there's a lot of times where people go from company to company every few years, and stuff like that takes place. And I'm not saying those people are bad. It's just, network marketing doesn't necessarily have the best reputation for everybody, right? However, when you're involved in a company that's been around for 20 years and you're partnered with people that have been loyal to their leadership role for as long as we have, it's really amazing. And I'm honored actually to be one of the founding members of the LDG. I couldn't believe I was asked to be one, because I've actually only been partnered up for 12 years. So thank you. If anyone's watching, thank you for allowing me to be a part of the LDG founding members. So real quick, before we talk about this, I just wanted to tell you guys one thing. So there's more and more people right now today struggling than they have. And this is a heartfelt message. The cost of living is going up. Inflation is here. Interest rates are rising. The cost of milk. I mean, you can't go to the grocery store without spending hundreds of dollars. It's here. And I think Joel was just talking about how there's more car repossessions right now than there was in 2009 after our last, economic downturn. So people are looking. And I don't shove a business down people's throats saying, hey, you got to join my business. We're going to go make millions of dollars. The focus here, you guys, is adding value to people, right? It's adding value to people's health, both physically and financially. And we're seeing a record number of people that simply upgrade their account for $29 per year, you guys. $29 per year gives you a business that you can do whatever you want with it. And what's so simple is you get 20% on any sales that you ever make for the entire year, right? As long as you're using the products yourself, anytime someone orders it, you get a 20% commission on the dollar amount that somebody purchases. So you can see here's a couple examples. Someone buys $250 worth, they get a 20% commission. Someone buys $1,500 worth, 20% commission. Here's the cool thing. Most people, a lot of people, will reorder these products. They love how they feel. They want to order them month after month after month. That's where you can create a phenomenal residual income. You can create leveraged income. And I learned a long time ago, the best way to keep up with inflation is to create leverage and residual income. I'm not going to go too deep on the business side of this, you guys, but I've become a student of wealth, of how to create income versus trading time for it. I respect people that have jobs. I respect people that have businesses, but I also encourage people, rather than getting that second job, take a look at this. I'm telling you, you can incorporate this in the cracks of your life. You can help people earn that extra $500,000, $2,000, $10,000 a month. Obviously, success is up to you. You get out of it what you put into it, but it's been extremely rewarding to A, help people with their health, and B, help people financially and create extra income in their household. Helping a family pay their mortgage payment, or, a one-car family becomes a two-car family. It's really amazing. I'm not going to go into this, I don't think, you guys, just to respect time. We've been here a long time, but there's several different rank advancements or promotion levels in the company, just based on how many people order the products. And like, we've had people earn, excessive bonuses in their first couple months, talking thousands of dollars a week or whatever, guys. It's a powerful deal. So I always ask those questions, and just add value to people, guys. That's what we do here. So let me move on, and I'll give you one more snapshot of what this can look like. Leverage, right? So this is an example of leverage on how this business works. This company pays out unlimited levels of people, right? Anyone that's familiar with network marketing, you've heard the pyramid or whatever, right? Like, this is how you create leverage, and it's all about helping people. And through that, picture these as all customers, right? They're Supermix customers or Collagen customers. You introduced the products to someone, and then they introduced it to someone, and they introduced it to someone. And the focus is on helping people. And everyone has a fair chance. Everyone can pass the person above them. You know, it's what I love about this is my mission is to help people pass me, right? Where sometimes in corporate America that might not take place, but this is just an image on what's possible. You can create a network, you guys. This is the affiliate marketing. This is a business model of the 21st century. I work from home. You guys, I am beyond grateful for this opportunity that I met the people I met in college to introduce me to this. You know, I was going to be a teacher and a coach, and now I'm teaching and coaching, but I'm also designing my life and my schedule and where we get to go and what we get to do. And I want this for people. I really do, especially right now. We know people that are struggling. It's a hard conversation to have sometimes, but if you lead from the heart, you guys, we're never wrong. So anyway, that's kind of the presentation tonight, you guys. Again, get back with the person that got you on the call tonight. And I just encourage you, what we do in our company is we categorize people as a 1, a 2, or a 3, right? Like a 1 being someone who just strictly wants to better their health. They just want to be a consumer. Great, right? A 2 is someone that's open to getting their products paid for. And I encourage you to at least be a 2. Find 2 people to go on the health journey with you. Your products are essentially paid for in the form of commissions and coupons that you'll receive depending on what's purchased. And then a 3 is that person that wants to go create some extra income in their world. So with that being said, I got a friend on tonight that I've been working with for almost 8 years. His name is Jeff. He's a great guy. He runs a full-time cabinet business. He's made a 6-figure income, or right there at 6 figures in earnings, with a 100% intent to help people with their health. So let me bring on Jeff Edmondson here, guys, just a second.
Hey, Landon.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, can you tell us a little bit about what this, I think it's pretty apparent that Supermix is a popular product this month, and it's been popular for 10 plus years. Right. You know, maybe share a little testimony about, you know, what the Supermix has done for you or anyone that you've shared it with. Basically, whatever's on your heart, buddy. Appreciate you coming on.
Well, when I was first told about Moringa, I was kind of a little bit upset because it's like, this person is telling me this is the most nutrient dense plant ever discovered, ever documented, ever studied, and it's extremely bioavailable to the human body. I'm thinking, well, they never taught me that in high school or junior high. I've never heard of this before. And so I thought it wasn't true. So then I dug in, did a little research and Googled Moringa oleifera, and went on to, PubMed.gov, that repository of peer-reviewed scientific studies, and found out that everything this person was telling me was true. And then I'm like, well, why in the heck doesn't everybody, taught this as a young child? This is some of the most important nutritional information a human being could have, and it's being withheld from us. And my sister poo-hooed the whole thing. And then one of her healthcare friends, she asked her about it, and she said, Vicky, if everybody in the United States took Moringa on a daily basis, 40% of us would be out of a job. And she was just that honest about it. She knew about it, and she was in the healthcare business and knew that if everybody ingested this plant from the proper source, that, 40, in her opinion, 40% of the medical community would have to go find other work. And that excites me, because, I'm thankful for doctors and medical procedures and all those things, but I want them as little to do with them as possible. And as I was getting into my early 50s, after 30 years of carpentry, I had lots of rheumatoid arthritis, degenerative disc disease, lots of inflammation. So much so that one time I was golfing with my dad, and we started to go golfing, and he's, 27 years older than me. And he said, can I ask you a favor? I said, yeah, Dad, what is it? I'm 52. He says, could you not talk about all your physical problems today while we're golfing? He says, it's not supposed to be that way anyway. I'm the dad. I'm the one that's supposed to be complaining about all these things. So that was about 6 months before I took Supermix for the first time. And I had 2 back surgeries scheduled that I backed out. I backed out of because I, just didn't want to do them. I was getting ready to go on a Dharma drug regimen for the rheumatoid arthritis. And I didn't want to do that because the doctor told me, well, it's kind of like chemotherapy drugs. I thought, oh boy, that sounds great. And somebody turned me on to Supermix. I took premium tea, cleaned out my system, and drank 2 Supermixes a day. And on the 5th day, I just had this miraculous experience when I was getting out of the bathtub one morning. I normally couldn't get out of the bathtub the normal way. I'd have to roll over and crawl out on all fours at age 52 and crawl across the bathroom floor to the vanity and pull myself up to stand up in the morning. And the bottoms of my feet, I had that plantar fasciitis. And I just in a lot of pain. And on day 5, day 6, all I knew was 1 minute I was soaking in the bathtub to loosen up. And the next moment I just popped out of the bathtub and I'm standing up there at the sink. And I was like, wow, did I just do that? And so I crawled back in the bathtub and put my hands up on the sides like you do to push yourself up. And I could push myself up and down without any pain. I could pop right up out of the bathtub. I could walk on that hard tile floor without pain in my feet. And I knew right then that we were on to something pretty amazing, because then my experience lined up with all my research and it all validated it. So I felt like, I'm the kind of guy that if, God does something nice for you like that, you could at least go tell other people about it. I think at the very least, even if there was no business motivation or money motivation connected to it. So I started telling people about it. And then, stories like mine, similar to mine, or other stories, people that had water retention in their legs, it took care of that sort of thing. It took care of blood sugar balancing, blood pressure issues in other people, anxiety issues. I didn't know that anxiety could be linked to a nutritional deficiency, but now that makes perfect sense, and the plant has magnesium in it. Magnesium calms the nervous system. It just on and on and on. So I've just been steady at it since early 2015. So going on eight years. And the company that started was Zija, and that great product. And then they went through a period where their compensation plan wasn't particularly good. So I didn't feel like I could promote the business opportunity, but that didn't stop me from promoting the product, because the product's solid gold. And, like when the first person told me about it, I thought, oh, here we go again. It's another plant of the month that's going to save the world. One day it's aloe vera is going to save the planet. And then the next it's goji berries is going to save the world. And, just on and on, broccoli sprouts, whatever. And now we're 8 years down the road, and Moringa's got the staying power, because it is the real deal, and it has what it has, and it's nothing like it. And it's not going away. It's just going to continue to build and to grow. And you talk about sharing this with people and wanting to build a business. I've signed 2 people up, new people this week, and it's only Wednesday. So they each went in with that promotion. So that's $440. So I get 20% of that's $88 for a commission. And then I've got 3 or 4 cycles on the board. So that's another $200. So it's Wednesday and I've already made $300 for about 45 minutes that it took to put these 2 people in the system. And one of them is really interesting. If you've done this a while, you'll understand. Sometimes we're just planting seeds and sharing thoughts with people. And I was over at a house talking to the daughter of some people that I'd done work for 3 years ago. And I told them about Moringa, and they weren't that interested, but the daughter wanted to redo her kitchen. And we were talking, and she's expecting, I think the 18th is her due date. And she said, Jeff, she goes, did you used to talk to mom and dad about Moringa? And I said, yeah. She said, well, I heard that it's really good for new mothers that are breastfeeding. It really helps increase milk production and the quality of the milk for the new baby. I said, that's very true. I said, I can send you some videos on that. She goes, well, that's fine. But she goes, I just want to go ahead and get some of that stuff ordered. Can you do that for me? And I said, you bet. So here, mom and dad wasn't ready 3 years ago. But 3 years later, she remembered overhearing that conversation, and now she's getting ready to have a baby, and she remembered some of the benefits of moringa. And so her mom bought her, bought 2 boxes of Supermix, get the third one free. And so she'll start with that here in a week or so. And we'll have another great testimony about it. So it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun helping people with something that's the real deal, and seeing all the different great stories and everything. And yeah, it's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, very well said. And I appreciate you coming on. And one thing, you guys, that I got to say, as Jeff was talking, is I've created some of the best relationships and the best friendships through building this business as well. And Jeff, you're one of those people. So thank you for all you do. And thank you for the partnership. And it's just really cool to see you guys. The people that last and the people that do well are the people that have the biggest hearts. And that's you, Jeff. So thanks for your contribution, man.
You bet. Thank you, Landon, for all you do. And if you're new and you're just getting started, you've got a great business partner with Landon Weaver. He will do whatever it takes to see you succeed.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you. Excited to see you next week too. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Looking forward to seeing Tommy Wagner too. So.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I see Tom on here. Maybe we'll have Tom come on for just a second, if you will. Tom, is that okay? Let me unmute Tom here.
Yeah,
so Tom, Joel told me to try to keep this under 45 minutes. So we got 7 minutes of Tom Wagner wisdom. You guys, real quick, Tom, I've known Tom for 12 years, guys. Tom, it's cool that he came on the call tonight. Tom used to own 16 restaurants. Tom has an incredible health testimony with these products. Tom's made tens of millions of dollars. He'd never tell you that. But Tom, what's on your heart, man? What's on your mind? I know this promotion is phenomenal. I've literally been on the phone all day long today, Tom, and we've had dozens of people get started, people that we haven't talked to that kind of got lost in the shuffle between when Zija went to Isagenix 3 years ago. Like they couldn't log back into their back office. Like they see this promotion about free Supermix. I mean, where are you at, Tom? What do you see happening right now? Share whatever you want, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Well, Jeff hit on it a little bit. We have probably the greatest overall health product offering in the United States, probably the world. We're definitely a top premier company with 25 scientists and specialists and PhDs, research, 17 clinical studies, independent third party, published clinical studies, scientific backing. It's real product. It's not good products, they're great. And so we've always had that, and we had that with our other company. The issue is, like Jeff said, we had an antiquated. On the business side, it was difficult, it was complicated, and a lot of people, virtually everybody falls in love with the product. They love the product because the product works. It'll add years to your life, and you'll spend less at the doctors, you'll spend less, and it literally will add years to your life, quality years to your life. But it was difficult on the business side because you had to be, it would be like me trying to be a cabinet guy. I'd have to figure out how to measure it and make it, but Jeff's an expert in the cabinet. I know how to run restaurants. I know how to put, menus, and I grew up in the restaurant business, so I know that business. But what happened is when we came over and blended and we became part of the Isagenix family, they had the shipping, the technology, the IT, and a simplified, lucrative compensation plan to complement these great products like Supermix. So now we have this incredible compensation plan. We have the distribution. We don't have one distribution. We have 6 or 7 distribution centers. We have backup suppliers. And we have an IT that, that's very high tech. Our websites are simple. So from the business side, more and more people can certainly earn enough money, Jeff, to pay for their products and get their products for free. But then if if people just want to earn enough for a car payment or a house payment, there's something there landed for everybody, right? Whatever. And now you take that and add it to the perfect storm in the economy. More and more people, because of COVID the last 2 years, people had a chance to work from home. They like it. They were able to have a little more freedom. I think more and more people are looking for a plan B. They're looking for a way that they can create, as you said, Landon, leverage and residual income. And I remember a conversation with you back at the University of Idaho in Moscow, Idaho, a little bitty town in the middle of nowhere. And I remember talking to you about residual income and how to create wealth with a mechanism of leverage. And you never heard that term in college, but I explained to you about the business side on how to create leverage and how really wealth is created. Wealth is not created by just showing up, working a 40-hour job. That's a life. But if you want to create abundance is created by creating and earning off the efforts of many, like CEOs and Wall Street people and high levels. And everybody in this business has that opportunity, Landon. Everybody has the opportunity. And the last thing I'll say is this: not only do they have the opportunity, but the people that help, the people above you in the organization, have an absolute incentive to go help you at zero cost to you. Like, I'm going to be in Hermiston next week, but Jeff doesn't have to send me a check or buy me a cup of coffee, or I'm going to be in Pasco and La Grande and Portland. You guys, nobody has to send me a check or pay me or buy me lunch or anything, because I have an incentive to go help our team and our organization prosper. And that's why at almost 71 years old, I'm still doing this. And it's not because I need more money or houses or stuff or cars. I don't need any more of that stuff. But I believe in the concept, and I want people to be free. I want them to be healthy, and I want them to not be struggling financially. And that's what motivates me to do this business. So thank you. Great job tonight, Landon. And Jeff, good to hear from you, brother. You're looking good.
Oh, I don't know if Jeff can come back on or not, Tom, but I'll see if he wants to. Tom, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you all for coming on tonight. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me and us this evening. We appreciate you. You guys, let's make it a great week, and let's go help some people. Always, you guys, when in doubt, share your story and lead from the heart, and you'll never go wrong. I'm telling you, we have a home run situation here where we can really bless people. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Have a great night. We'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to unmute the lines. All right, I think you got to unmute yourself, you guys, but we appreciate you.
Thank you, Landon. God bless you. Have a good night. Great job. And thanks to Jeff and Tom. And good night, Pastor Earl. Good night, everybody.
All right,
Good night,
Brother Sam.
everyone.
Great job.
Thank
Great
you
job.
all.
Thank
you.
you, everyone. Love
Night,
you all.
Shaq and Bree.
Mr.